viewers, welcome to another episode of Jamie's Train Content. As you can see behind me, we've got a castle set, that's 43156. I'm taking a ride on her to Plymouth. Not Plymouth, Penzance even, I'm in Plymouth now. We'll get a quick sound of this MTU. I've got to be careful because she's going in 4 minutes, so I didn't think about getting on board. But anyway, this is our transport to Penzance. 198 is at the front. And so here we are on the move. On this Great Western Castle Set, it's hauled by 43198 at the front and 156 at the rear to Penzance. I did do one of these videos last year, but go back to what I said earlier, they're due to depart anytime soon. I believe they've been Class 175s have taken their place. I don't know when the official date is. They're due to be retired. It keeps getting put back. It's supposed to be May last year, I believe, it was meant to be May 2024, but now into September 2025, and they're still here. But yeah, I decided to come along and take a ride on her again. When they do eventually go, it'll be a sad day for the Great Western Network. Which means Scotland will be flying the flags for the HST, but even then, I think they've got about 2 or 3 years left. My instincts tell me that when the Class 222s become available from East Midlands Railway, when they're I think it's the Class 810s, I can't remember now, the Aurora sets anyway, that had been manufactured by Hitachi. When they go into service, they will take the place of they are taking the place rather of the Meridians, and the Meridians will, I believe, or I suspect, will get transferred to Scotland to replace the ScotRail HSTs. But let's just enjoy this trip to Penzance on board this Great Western Castle service. Hauled by 43198, which is at the front, and 43156, which is at the rear. I believe both of these power cars were ex-Virgin Cross Country. If I'm wrong, I know 198 was. 156, I'm pretty sure she was an ex-Cross Country power car. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Do feel free to correct me, I'm not perfect. But let's just enjoy this trip to Penzance on board this Great Western Castle Set. I absolutely love travelling on these sets. I always have done since I was a kid. Especially with the old Volanta Paxman engines. Yep, do remember them. Who remembers the Volanta powered? Who remembers the Volanta powered Paxman engines? Who remembers them? Let me know in the comments. Let's face it, you could hear the things from miles away. Which is what made the HST unique in its way. Absolute joy to ride on, and I bet if you're a driver, an absolute joy to drive. And I bet the best points of your careers were when, on those hot summer days, You had the driver's door open, let some air in. You had the Volante scream and the master and radiator howl at the back. Having all that. If you're part of that exclusive club, let me know in the comments. It's a club which I'd love to be part of, to be fair. Just wasn't to be, sadly. I believe we are coming up to Royal Albert Bridge. I thought they were that far away from it. Well, the clue will be when the Great Western Main Line drops down to a single track. Of course, the last time I came across Royal Albert Bridge was on the last day of cross country's last ever service from Aberdeen to Penzance. If you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. I've made 3 videos on them. So Hitachi going past. Yeah, check those out. That was done in 3 videos. That was. So do check that video out, or videos even. It's well worth a watch. For the record, viewers, I am planning more content videos. I've got 3 journeys up this flat. I'm planning 3 journeys on 3 different sets. I'm planning on taking an LNER Class 91 set to Leeds from London King's Cross. Keep your eyes open for that. Hit the subscribe button to see. Oh, we're down to single track, which means we are coming up to Royal Albert Bridge. Nice houses in Plymouth. There's a few nice houses. I need to find something better than an iPhone to do my recording. Oh, we're doing a bit of tree trimming. Signal box is still there. Wow. Astonishing. Yeah, we are slowing right down now. That is the A38. There's the toll bars at the back. You can see them through the trees, and which means we are crossing Royal Albert Bridge. And there we have the main A38. And And that is and there we are, official Royal Albert Bridge. This is the Tamar This is officially the Tamar crossing. There we go. The tide is out.
We are now approaching Saltash. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Traffic to a wide range of destinations, including.
If anybody's wondering why the vehicles are overtaking us, on the A38, that's because the road bridge has a speed limit of 30 miles an hour. We have a speed limit the trains have a speed limit of 15, half that. I've driven over that A38 bridge many times during my time. So there we are. We've officially crossed Royal Albert Bridge, crossed through the Tamar. And we're now arriving into Saltash. There you go, 15 miles per hour. There you see it. Okay, I will see you on departure from Saltash.
This is a Great Western Railway service to Penzance.
As you heard the girl speak on the tannoy, we are just leaving Saltash. And one of the attractions I forgot to mention, viewers, is I am planning a night Riviera sleeper journey from London Paddington to Penzance. The job that I'm in, that's actually quite doable. It is well doable. I am planning it. And it is on my to-do list, I can confirm that. So hit the subscribe button and you'll see when the Night Riviera video comes out. Won't be too much viewing on that because as you know, it'll all be in the dark. But yeah, that's my plans at the moment. Night Riviera sleeper, LNER Class 91. I'm also planning a Transport for Wales, Cardiff to Manchester Piccadilly on a Class 67 with ex-LNER Mark IV carriages. That's also on the horizon. What is also on the horizon is a Chiltern Railways Class 68 service from Birmingham to London Marylebone. All by in control of, well, I'll say hauled. Hauled from Marylebone to New Street to Birmingham. I think it's Snow Hill. I can't remember now. It's not Birmingham New Street. I know that. I can't remember if it's Moore Street or no. I can't. Anyway, it's Birmingham anyway. I can't remember. Anyway. That's in the pipeline as well, Class 68 haulage. Keep your eyes open for that as well. Hit the subscribe button. But let's just enjoy this ride on this Castle Set to Penzance. Great Western Railway enthusiasts out there, or HST enthusiasts, even as you know, 43198 was the last ever power car built. LO2, which is now, as most of you know, preserved in the National Railway Museum in York. I actually saw that when on a Midland Pullman trip, believe it or not. That was from Eastleigh to Scunthorpe it was. Oh, talking of Midland Pullman, I'm planning it. I did a Midland Pullman journey earlier this year from Weston-super-Mare to Fort William. I'm planning another journey this year from Cardiff Central to Edinburgh on the 28th of November, which is a Friday. So, if you like your Midland Pullman trips, just like I do, hit the subscribe button. You'll see when that content comes out. Not just hit the subscribe button, but hit the bell notification as well, because when I upload a video, you will be notified as and when my videos come out. So, like, subscribe, bell notification for any time for when my videos do get uploaded.
We are now approaching St Germans. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
But I am trying to enjoy these trains as much as I can. I believe there's a Saturday service on, oh, hello, railholiday.co.uk, yeah. I think we'll have a look into that later on. Rail Holiday UK, yeah. I didn't know that existed. As I said, I did my...
This is St Germans.
When I did my
Do
castle...
not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing. This is a Great Western Railway service to Penzance. The next station is Lisgar.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll see when we're on the move.
To Penzance.
Okay, leaving St Germans. Of course, if you did watch my other video when I did the HST Castle Set from Plymouth to Penzance, it was absolutely chucking it down. It rained the entire way. But as you can see today, there's absolutely glorious sunshine out there. Absolutely glorious. But I've got a few things in the pipeline. Today is it's the 8th of September today. I'm on annual leave this week from work, so I am planning. I've got some things in the pipeline for this week. Cross-country Voyager. Let's go to Edinburgh. I have got some things in the pipeline this week. Should be a fair few, could be a few videos going up. Hit the bell notification, as I said before, hit the bell notification and subscribe, like and subscribe, and you will see as and when they come out. Let's just enjoy this trip to Penzance from Plymouth. This train started at Exeter St David's, I should point out.
is a Great Western Railway service
Hello
to
viewers,
Penzance.
so you're here join me on this Great Western Castle set from Exeter St David's to Penzance, which we picked up at Plymouth. Apologise for the last clip, unfortunately my phone storage was full up, so I've had to make a few adjustments. In fact, I've got a brand new iPhone to be fair, and I don't think the storage is as big on this one as it is on the previous one. It needs further investigating, so I was hoping to record the whole journey. Obviously we can't do that now, but all is not lost. We'll do the odd bits here and there, and yeah, we will go from there. But once again, if you are enjoying the video, give it a like, subscribe, thumbs up, everything else, and hit the bell notification when further content comes out. For instance, as I say, I'm planning to do an LNER service from King's Cross to Leeds, a Chiltern Railway service from Marylebone to Birmingham, Snow Hill or Moore Street, whichever one it is, and the Class 67 service Mark 4 set from Cardiff Central to Manchester Piccadilly. All of them will all be in separate videos, of course. So just enjoy from here for a little bit longer. I'll have to cut the film short, I think, because as I say, I am concerned with the lack of storage that I've got, which is really annoying. But we'll get the investigator soon. In the meantime, I'll see you at the next stop. Bye-bye. There's a Great Western shunter. I shouldn't see the sleeper there, but obviously not. I'll see you when I go off the train. Bye-bye. And so here I am in Penzance, having got off 43, 156 and 198. 156, sorry, not 146. Sorry it was a short vlog. I hoped to get the home journey in, but unfortunately I've just discovered that I've got a severely low phone shortage, which meant I couldn't do the entire journey. I do apologise for that, but I've gotten what I can. We saw 198 starting up again. I'm now going to head back to Plymouth on board the HST Castle Set, and that's where this vlog ends here. Thank you all for watching. Give a like, subscribe, even though it wasn't all that great, but or thumbs down, even, take your pick. And hit the bell notification for when more content comes up. As I explained earlier, LNER Class 91, Transport for Wales Class 67, and Chiltern Railways Class 68, and Midland Pullman are all in the pipeline. So, from Penzance, from Jamie's Train Content, till next time, bye bye.